Well, it's a beautiful morning. October 11th. We are kicking off our 2018 bow hunting trip this morning. And we started off with a bang. Tag filled. Walking in this morning, Mike and I spooked a deer on the road right where I walk off of the road up the hill. And then I spooked a group of deer at the base of my tree when I got to the tree. And then by (8:30) is when I got down. I had seen 10 deer from the stand. Does and one spike. Got a nice doe down. They came on a trail right next to the tree. Perfect. We'll go in and do the recovery. Mike will be coming out here in a few minutes. Okay, this is on the road where I cut up into the woods. The awesome spot about this stand is it's like 100 yards from the road. Look at these trails going up. They're looking good this year. This is the trail they came down from right there. Coming right down here. That trail cuts around the tip of the point right here. There's a couple different trails actually. And I was in that white oak right there. They got a little spooky, nervous. But I was able to get a shot off. She was right in here somewhere. Yeah. There's the point of impact. Perfect 10-yard shot. So I shot her and I thought the shot might be a little bit back. But I did hear a crash when she ran off. But I was surprised because I thought surely she didn't just crash right there. But when I got down, found the arrow, looked like it had good blood on it. And the blood trail was kind of washed out. But I just started walking right over here to where I heard the crash. And there she lay. Alright, this is where she was. Haven't moved her yet. I wish it was one day later because then I could let her hang, but it's going to be warm today, humid. This is the exit right here. Like I said, I thought it was back, but it must have still gotten the lungs. Alright, just to show you the entry, as I thought, very far back, right in the middle of the body. And thankfully she was quartering away. Must have sent it through the liver and both of the lungs, because she didn't go far at all. It's funny how much you practice and then a 10-yard shot like that still gets you shook up. Back at camp, deer's hanging out there. Rain is setting now. I was going to try to skin it, but no go. We are getting ourselves ready for the afternoon hunt. Fueled up, baby. Refueling. Should be good. Good times here. Nice rainy afternoon. Get a little Eastwood going. We'll be ready to roll. Got a beautiful morning here. Completely different from yesterday morning. Mid-40s, breezy, clear skies. I'm about 40-50 yards from my stand yesterday morning. Mainly just because I spooked all the deer that I saw. So, hoping that just by moving a little bit, may help me out. Micah's in his same spot, just 200 yards from me. So we got it locked down. Been a little slow this morning. Micah's seen 2 does down below him and then had a yearling come by. Nothing here but squirrels and chipmunks. Probably get down in a little bit and meet up with Micah. We got reinforcements coming for the evening hunt. Uncle Bob and Cameron. So we're hoping to be able to scout some spots here before the evening and probably try some new ground, deer that haven't been pressured yet. Alright, we're packing in for the evening hunt. Our crew is doubled. We got Uncle Bob and Cameron here. Earlier this afternoon we scouted this flat. Actually saw some fresh buck sign and bear sign. So, a lot of acorns. We know there's deer in the area. 4 bows flinging arrows. Should be something on the ground before the evening's out. Getting ready to pack in. Minor setback. 1 crew member left their arrows at camp. He's gonna come in later. Well, little wrench in the plans here. Got right up to where I'm supposed to be hunting. Haven't been in here in 2 years. 3 years actually, I think. And there's a cabin on top of the hill right where I was going to be hunting. Nice green yard and posted signs. So, gonna have to adjust a little bit here. But that's alright, there's no limit to woods and the pressure is off on this nice beautiful evening. We'll see if I can salvage it. Well, I'm setting the tree now. Been an interesting afternoon getting set up. I ended up backtracking. I tried to get in between where I was going to get and where I thought Cameron was at. And I hopped off the trail. Started easing in there and about 50, 60 yards off of the trail started looking good sign, and I finally got to where it had been a little thick and then it started opening up real pretty. I was looking for a tree to get up in, and then I actually caught some movement ahead. I looked and there's a guy on a tree, climbing a tree stand. Cameron was about 50 yards in front of me. So that was kind of funny. I don't think he ever saw me. And I backed out about 100 yards from that cabin. And I actually did see another rub. A pretty decent rub. For here anyways. Nice fresh rub on that sapling there. I'm about 150 yards I think from Cameron now. Beautiful evening. Also a little update on yesterday evening's hunt, because I didn't take the camera with me. We saw a handful of deer, and I actually saw 2 bears as well. Could have shot one of them. Just had a couple bear cubs come running by. Well, unfortunately you can't see me. It's a little too dark. It's the last few minutes of light. And I think I just got a mountain buck on the ground. He's nothing big for points. He looked pretty scrubby. And I almost didn't shoot him, but it was just too much of an opportunity to pass up. He took his time coming in so slow. He was so quiet. And I had a little hole to shoot him through at about 12 yards, maybe 15 yards. Let the arrow fly. Felt good. He kicked his back legs and he bolted off right towards Cameron and crashed. Alright, here is the arrow. Another pass-through shot. Covered in blood.
There he is.
Pretty typical.
Yeah.
Kind of scrubby, but
Scrubby, Spiko, Forco.
certainly a respectable buck kill for up here. Biggest one I've seen up.
Biggest one I've seen as well.
Big old stomach deer.
Perfect shot.
So where it went in?
That's exit and this is entry. He was slow and sneaking, man.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Was he eating acorns?
Not really. Just slowly, step by step, working his way towards the flat.
Fields are dead to me.
Talking strategy.
I mean, I was sitting on the fields and the deer still came from behind me in the woods.
Yeah.
What does that do?
That's where the buck was, right there.
Cameron's got homework. Alright, getting ready this morning. We got 4 of us. So hopefully someone will see something. 3 of us. I'm with Micah now. I'm just a cameraman.
Well, we're set. Right across from the oak flat that had good sign. So, seems like it would be a good morning hunt to catch them coming back on this side of the bottom.
It's a little blustery.
Just got off the first check-in on the radio though, and Cameron spotted 2 does. Winded him and ran off. Nothing for us. Made it to the tree. We hiked back in here behind the field, same area where Micah hunted when he and I were in here. A little bit further up the mountain off the path. Bob is over there about 150 yards. Cameron's this way, several hundred yards. Good acorns right here, right around Micah and I. Got a nice little double white oak. So, all right. We got her locked in, boys. It's our fellow hunter over there getting ready. Let the limbing begin. All set up in the tree. It's a really cool spot. Something you never get to hunt like this at home. Just at the base of a big mountain. And it's been burned a couple years ago, maybe last year, I don't know, but it's all just wide open. And then all these saplings are starting to come back. We're hoping deer will be coming off this mountain, coming to feed at some point this evening. This bear's at about 75 yards. Need him to work uphill more. Alright, we didn't film any more of the hunt yesterday evening because the camera battery was starting to get a little low, and we did see some deer out there at about 75 to 100 yards, and I was hoping they would get closer and then I'd start filming, but they kind of stayed out there until it got dark. It was at least 6 of them. It was a beautiful hunt, great closeout to the trip. We're getting ready to head out now. We got her all packed up. Bob and Cameron left. Got a nice couple carcasses on the back. Skinning pole. Got broke in. Worked very nice. So, ready for next year.
Yep.
We'll be back in 12 months.